Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing?
It's all because of you. We do this show called the Dr. Greenthumb Show right here live on YouTube, Twitch, Discord, BeReal.tv, and the rest. It's Friday, the high day, the strong day. And we are here for it. To my right, Mr. Goodlight, DJ C minus.
Happy Friday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Cali Blaze.
Good damn you, Steph. Go to hell.
Back on the perch, Eric, the Nighthawk, Big Drum Bobo, the icon.
Eat mofo.
We got a lot of titles, man.
Yeah.
Laundry list.
Yeah, we can
Laundry list of titles.
start to taper it all down a little
Taper
bit.
it down.
Because,
I don't know, man.
hell of an intro.
Pretty good. I think that's a pretty solid intro,
You know,
Poppy.
it's big time.
Like that bucket, man.
It's all times.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Up in the treehouse, Bolton, Blombo, Bra Bra, and the Dominator. That is the treehouse crew.
Also want to give a happy birthday month to the Dominator.
Happy birthday month to the Dominator.
Dom, do you want that?
Not really.
Not really is not strong enough, by the way.
But you got
It
it.
should be an absolute no.
You got it. Even if you didn't want it, you got it, Papa.
You got it.
Sorry.
Can't wait
All
for
right.
mine.
Speaking of the strong one, Strong Tone in the building. The
What's up,
tank,
everybody?
Tank Tone.
Tank Tone.
Happy Friday. Thank you.
Nose.
And we have the Concentrate King, Cali Blaze,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
squeezing off on all y'all. And we are here. It's Friday.
It is.
How you doing?
We made it.
We're done.
We sure did.
Finally,
We
this.
made it. This is the first week of 2023. You ready for 2024?
The Mamba?
Sign me up.
Ready for the Mamba?
2023 came in swinging, man.
Yeah, 20
Did.
Jordan is dope.
Oh, yeah, it's
son.
Jordan. That's true. 2-3, baby.
We're here. It started sad, though, because we lost some peoples.
Yep.
It did.
And I'm sure that throughout 20 Jordan, there's going to be some some losses.
Word.
I'm going to let a balloon fly for every one of them.
But we're going to have some wins, too, in 20 Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to have some wins.
We're going to have some wins, and we're going to celebrate the ones that we did lose
Yep.
before we came in
Man.
to 20 Jordan.
You know what I thought was interesting
2J.
on New Year's Eve? I mean, the weather out here was terrible.
Yeah, but look what we had on Christmas, bro. It was like 80
But-
degrees. So
So, but what I'm saying is that, you know, they had like the events to do like the fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
Those are canceled.
Yeah, they were.
But from my spot, you were able to see the hood fireworks
Oh, yeah.
going on in the city in the rain, and it basically was like, you know what, this ain't gonna stop us. Fuck this shit. We got this. We doing this.
got him.
Yeah, I know I was
bang.
gonna do it. I'm gonna flip because I wanted to flip.
There you
I
go.
don't want to drink. I want to flip.
All right, load him up
Atta
and flip
boy.
over there, buddy.
But Yeah, it was more like that. I had that attitude, like, anything is gonna go. You just got to do your thing, and that's it. Under all circumstances. I mean, fireworks were going on in the rain, like pouring down rain, and
Yeah.
still doing it.
Here, you could pass this one down to him. That way you don't got a cross
Yeah,
table.
perfect. And this one's a little dirty.
Yeah.
So
And you have this little mini one just for looks.
Yep.
Bring it.
see, you want to throw that in.
All right, you just want to click this twice to get it popping, and wait till that's completely green. You know how to do this. Why am I explaining it to you? How dare?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Help him
Well,
out,
he might
C.
not have ever really operated it.
Yeah,
I've
okay.
never-
you
I've
know
never
what? Help him out,
operated.
C.
I've
He
never
just slipped.
operated it, man. I just started
You got
smoking.
it.
He only uses. He doesn't operate. Not an operator. Operator.
I'm a user.
Hey, no, but do you remember there was a song from Midnight Star called Operator?
Yeah.
That was a joint. It was like after dance. It was after No Parking on the Dance Floor.
Yeah, I was about to say, no parking on the dance floor.
And then there was Operator. And he was asking the operator to hook him up with the fine chick.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, operator.
Hook them up.
Bring it.
Hook him up. It's the party line.
Can't do that now. I can't just be calling up the operator. Say, hey, could you hook
Let
me
it
up?
sit. Usually see till the first beep.
Operator.
Yeah. Let it get nice and warm.
Nice and
All
warm.
right, there we go.
Oh, there's a beep. Makes sounds. Okay.
I think you're too light on green.
No, I think we're good. It's just probably not fully engaged down there yet.
Looks like a clog.
Go to orange. Orange. There you go.
Yeah.
Or yellow, sorry.
Water in there is coming down like a
Very slow. We got a clog.
like a waterfall.
There's
There's a
something.
clog.
There's a clog.
Things are not happening.
I don't know why we haven't really been using that one so much.
Yeah, that's weird.
All right, we might have to use the other.
Yeah, that
piece.
thing ain't
Nah,
flipping.
that's
Let's just
not
see.
happening, man.
Yeah, no.
Look at that.
That one needs
9 years. This was
Terrible, yo.
that one needs a douching. All right.
Look at how the water's coming down right there.
It's cascade. The water is cascading, Bobo.
It's hardly coming down,
Man.
man.
It's a slow cascade. There it
Ooh.
goes. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
There
that
it
was
goes.
something.
Now it's unclogged.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's
Something to make it
Restart it.
pop.
Let it sit.
Yeah, I
for a
think
second.
there was just something that needed to be flashed.
Kenny Cloggins.
But what could have gotten in there to need that, though? I mean, those tanks
I
are
don't
free of
know.
that.
I don't know. That's a good question.
It's a good question.
Come on, baby.
All right, let's see. There it is.
Yeah,
Now she's rocking. Hey!
Now it's
Milky.
Milky. And I'm back.
flip.
That's a hot dab, though.
No, she's always yellow. That's all right.
You know,
It's a good serving.
the icon,
Yeah, like it's cloudy.
the icon can handle this. He's
Come on.
he's an icon.
Bring it.
Look at that. He's
Proper.
back and full of fizzy,
Yeah,
bro.
there just had to be something clogged in there. Now it's ripping perfect.
Yes.
3.
There goes 3. Yeah. No. Bobo's serving it up today,
Yeah,
boy. He ain't playing. Oh, yeah. He got them lungs full, baby. Let it be known that the icon does not cheat.
Correct. Takes his hit.
He takes his hit.
Bam.
Boom. Done. Paid up. Paid in full.
Yeah.
Check this out. I wanted to play this for you last night. It was one thing in particular. We're only going to play one of those, Bolton, and it's the helicopter shot. So, you know, like I was saying, wifey has some relatives out in Mexico in the part where they were going at it, wilding out.
Yeah.
And a Federale helicopter got filmed like dumping into
With
this
tracers? You talking
yeah,
at
with
night?
tracers,
Oh,
yeah. And
That's crazy.
we have like the actual footage.
Yeah, no,
of
I
it.
seen it. You sent it. That's
Yeah,
why
I
I
sent
seen
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yep, 'cause you
So,
sent it.
Bolton, you got that?
Yeah, it should be this one, right?
Yeah, you
That's
can play it with
crazy.
sound.
Yeah, sound. You need it.
Oh,
Listen to that.
Oh, that's straight dumb.
That's next level, man.
that's dumping.
See the
It's
tracers
dumping.
right there?
Tracing on it.
Damn, dude.
You know, that's how they do it.
They're letting the cartels have it over there in that city, but you know, it's like, are they even giving a damn that the civilians live there?
You know.
No, at that point, no. Everybody got to go at
I
that
think
point.
they're looking at how many lives are we going to save by taking these people out? Because they already showed they'll kill whoever they need to kill to try to get them out.
Well, what the cartels have been doing in this city right here, according to a family that
Intel?
lives there, is they've been stealing the cars of the people that live in that city and then blocking all the roadways with those cars and setting them on fire so that when the military comes in, they're
They
sort of
blast through it.
they're sort of blocked out.
Yeah.
And they have to like blast through it, and it gives them enough time to whatever react and do whatever they're doing. So like a lot of people, instead of fleeing the city, they stood in the city, but a lot of their cars got stolen and used as blockades.
Believe it.
That's not nice.
That's not nice.
Yo, when we were doing our thing
that
yesterday on Discord,
Shelby from Wizard Trees.
yeah. What happened? It was like
Came in and was showing.
we saw all of like Chapo's Son's guys racing to go and get him, like racing on the way, like live.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they were on their way to go ahead.
Yeah.
And we got to get him out,
That's
Chuck.
when all those cars were all on the
Yeah,
highway,
yeah,
like, zipping
exactly.
through. Yeah.
Yeah. It was zipping through, man. It was serious. Like, man, we got to get him out, Chuck.
Hey, all that gunfire was happening in the daytime too.
I bet.
Damn.
Like in the daytime, like nothing. Like it's going down over there between cartel and the federales
Man, that's
and the government.
That's some balls, though. You know what I mean? Out here, you're not seeing like the
Nobody
mafia or
going after
anybody
the army.
going straight after like the army or the forces or whatnot. But out there in Mexico and different places where the cartel is heavy, they will go head up with the whole force.
It's a different sense of law down there, bro.
Man,
Like
it's crazy.
It's I mean, they got law, but it's the land of the bandits, son.
Yep.
Yeah.
Out here, they know they
You ain't
cannot
pulling
get
that.
away with that.
We got drones, bro. We don't even have to send people in. You could send a drone to light up the whole area and put no one at risk. So, yeah, it's not the same game. You know what I mean? Going against our army and going against theirs.
Two different things
worlds.
because a lot of those guys are paid
Corrupt.
off.
Corrupt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All those guys are corrupt. So
Facts.
like, not to say that we don't have some folks in the midst of our military and our law enforcement, because we definitely do. That has been proven, and it's a fact. We have that, but not on that scale.
Exactly. And it's open. You know, like it's open scale out there. Here it's way more hidden. Like politics are dirty.
Yeah,
They'll
it's way
always
more
be
hidden.
dirty. Yeah, people are always getting paid. That is never going away. But in other countries, it's very upfront. You know, it's say, hey, you want my vote, you want this is what it costs. You
This
know?
is
That's it. And that's it.
It's like you're selling your soul to some
In
of these
line for an actual price.
for these for a vote.
Yep.
For their vote, for their stamp
their
of
vote.
approval.
Correct.
So it's almost like the governments out there are always going to be corrupt because they're always going to be giving a little bit to the cartel. They're always
Lot
going
of
to be
it.
able to get a piece, get their beak wet.
Yeah. And that's a wet
it.
beak. It's one of the biggest trades in the world.
It's one of the
We're talking
wettest
billions.
beaks, son.
Yeah,
Wet
exactly.
beak.
The wettest beaks. You're talking billions and billions a year going past that border
Yeah.
I would like to wet my beak.
on that.
I mean,
But it's a dirty beak to be wet, I could tell you. There's a lot of innocent blood in that money.
There's a whole lot of scum on that
A
beak.
lot. There is.
has there ever been a pure government where there's no
No.
corruption?
No such thing. Not since the start of time.
Right.
No way.
Not nowhere,
Nowhere.
anywhere.
Anytime a man realizes the power,
Correct.
Yeah.
What
Done.
he can take and
Donzo, yo.
and sure, let's just say even that person that's in power has a pure heart like that. It could be that his advisors and the people around him don't.
True.
And guide him in ways that like compromise, what he's there for in his mind and his heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't always have to be the person running it. Could
Yeah.
be the person around him that actually yields the power behind the scenes, low key. You know what I mean? So it's hard, ultimate power corrupts, like they say. That's no BS, man. That's
No
real
BS.
talk.
Mm.
When you got it and you know you got it, chances are you're gonna use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of countries, their corruption is just like outright corruption.
Exactly. It's
You know,
blatant.
Here, yeah, it's outright in some ways, but like there, it's just like it really is outright. Somebody's talking or somebody's gonna say something wrong in the press, then like within the week,
They gone.
he's gone. That happened. I was in the Tina living out there, and some stuff like that happened. I'm like, oh man, this is serious. They'll take you out and say, oh man, I'm going to talk tomorrow and I'm going to release all this information. He didn't get to do it because the next day he was done.
Done deal.
Yeah.
I mean, it was quick like
See,
that.
it's hard for our folks, as corrupt as they are, to do that to its own citizens and get away with it, especially this day and age. Other places, they don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care. They will take your ass out.
Yeah.
We don't care what the world thinks.
Yeah. This is our world.
Yeah.
It's true.
Then try to find them. After a while, we like try to find them or pieces of them.
Has anyone seen?
You know
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where it goes. We haven't seen so and so in a long time. What happened?
what happened?
Well, I think you could know what happened.
Mhm.
They go to get a ride to the train station.
They get a ride to the train station over at Yellowstone, son. Don't get the train ride. You don't want that.
You don't want to get the ride.
It's a good metaphor,
Oh, it's the best.
right?
A lot of holes in the desert.
Yeah,
Think I never dug
If-
my
if-
own hole?
yeah. If you lived out there in Vegas, you didn't want to take that ride outside the city.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
You know,
No.
No.
that
You're not
outside
on the
city-
ride, brah.
That outside the city ride was like, no go. There's nothing out here. What are we doing?
Yeah, you don't want that ride, Pop.
The majority of the majority of the population lives on the coast. I'm gonna say the majority of the missing people are in the ocean.
Could be.
It's a big ocean. Either
It
way,
is a huge ocean. And there are things that eat things up down there.
they eat up everything.
I mean,
The desert could talk.
The desert could talk.
The desert could definitely talk.
I heard they were finding more barrels in Lake Mead
Of
as
course
the,
they
as the
Oh,
water depleted.
levels?
You go ahead and drain them lakes, see what you find.
You're gonna find a lot of stuff.
From the East Coast to the West Coast.
Filled up.
Yo,
Just filled up.
Just barrel on barrel.
Yep.
people putting stuff in the lakes and in the waters, that's not a new practice. That is, that's an age-old practice.
Age-old practice.
From the jump.
From the jump when they took out all the water from MacArthur Park.
Yep.
Oh, that
in
pirate's
LA.
walking planks, man.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Oh. There you go, buddy.
I do.
You know what you did.
Pirates walking planks?
Oh, he said
hell did
walking.
he say?
Oh,
you got-
he jumped the gun on you.
Yeah, now you owe one for that.
He jumped the gun on you.
Tell
Yeah,
Blake.
tell them.
Bring
That's
it.
it.
That was a false bring.
That's right.
That was
Tell
a
'em
false
go
call
down.
right there.
Tell them.
You're like an NBA ref now, bro.
Right.
I'm gonna go to the asylum for this one. I believe because they can rewind it back. I thought we heard something there.
No, I thought I heard it too, but then when I realized he said walking,
Yeah. Come on, man.
Are you trying to do a playback?
Tell us, asylum, what's going on? What's the replay say?
Safe.
Say,
and we're going. This is what they do
Don't take
in
me
the
down.
NBA when they're trying to replay it.
Oh yeah.
Because we're on, we're on YouTube. You
The
can do an
replay.
instant replay on YouTube.
you can.
Hell yeah.
Just rewind a little bit.
That's,
Just
that's great that you can go to the tape and say, all right, let's go to the tape, Chuck.
Bring
The
it.
thing I hate when you do it, when you got to go for the replay, though, is you have to stay in the replay because otherwise you skip forward and you missed what you skipped right past to get current.
I hate that too. Yeah, you're going to miss a piece to get
Yeah.
live.
It's so current.
Yeah, you just got to stay in the past and ride it out. You make a call like that.
Mm. Yeah, man. That was definitely a false call,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that's all right. We've had many of those, or so one might think.
Well, I say fuck it
Oh,
My man.
with 5 minutes left, why not, right?
in the honor of.
Easy. Why
Bring
not?
I mean,
Such
someone always got to put themselves in the fuck zone.
Oh,
Somebody didn't want their friend to ride
What
along.
did you say?
I knew you was coming, Ray. I knew you was coming.
It was.
incoming.
I was about to call you out, but you beat me to it.
It's because we're same team.
While you guys are doing that, I got 2 things on this list actually interesting.
Come on, let's see.
One, I see gray whale gives birth off coast in Dana Point. That's actually big because they've, from watching the shows I watch, they know very little about like how they give birth, where they give birth, because they dive to insane depths and stay down there for so long. So that's got to be big. I wonder like if they have any footage of that thing.
They do.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Wow,
Let's see.
that's going to be cool. Pull that up. Look at this. Oh. And
Right
by the
there.
way,
I gotta take a sheesh.
and that baby is like basically the size of that little boat. That's what they call
Yeah.
it.
Cool.
The baby. Look at the little baby.
Oh, look at the baby. It's so adorable.
Mama's like, you better get this boat up out of here, fool.
Why does that thing look tiny too? That
Okay.
Your boat is threatening my baby.
My
gray whale, man. I'm thinking about
child.
blue whales. Like it's the bigger one. What an idiot! I just realized I'm like that thing ain't even that big. I'm
Baby
thinking blue whale.
smart. It
It's
knows
a
how to
freaking
swim.
gray whale. Eh?
Yeah, I was thinking blue whale. So
Well, that's plenty of whale. That whale right there could have single-handedly took that boat out.
How
One
amazing
good
that is,
breed.
though.
Yeah, they normally
but
don't.
they're good
give
people,
birth
not like us.
there
We're
either.
scumbags. We killed
Here,
them.
Prince of Wales, pass this down.
Prince of Wales.
Oh man, have you been hearing all the talk that Harry's been doing on his brother and father?
He's been,
Harry
he's been talking a lot.
I mean, his brother is a punk, and so is father.
Yeah, he's spilling all the
I mean,
tea.
I don't mean to be disrespectful to no royalty, but if like, damn man, they treated homie like
They-
scrappy,
Look,
dude.
they did not really want any flavor in their family.
And I get down with Prince Harry because
That's
I know that back in the day he was a Cypress Hill fan.
He still is if he was.
Okay,
never
well,
thought
yeah, probably. When you grow up, sometimes your musical palette changes. But like once upon a time, but like take that aside, just the way that he got treated, like even as a kid coming up, like some of the jokes his father said, like I don't even know if you're my son, like because Diana had an affair with that. What was he, a captain or
that
something?
English humor. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
No, that's real. They're only half brothers.
And his father was like, "You're probably his kid," like that type of thing.
Oh, they're not even my son.
He's not.
He's probably not.
Probably found him at the end of a rainbow.
I don't know, but you and I really can't say that because we don't know. But I'm saying, like, it's a horrible thing to say to your son.
Hell yeah.
Look,
You know what I mean?
like I said, they just did not. And then when he got married, they did not want any color,
Nah.
in the family tree.
Only in the movies and on TV is it okay.
Is it okay? But they wanted that pure.
Pure whip.
It's pure. Miracle Whip. Pure. Great Whip.
Well, they
Yeah, that house be whipping.
they took themselves out of the whip. So here's to them, here's to y'all, and here's to our same team.
Still need one.
Oh, I thought.
Bring it.
Yeah, that's for Dom and Ray.
They both violated. I did not know that. I didn't hear that. Okay.
Yeah, Dom got charged with a penalty
That's
violation.
right.
You're right. He did. I totally forgot that.
Totes.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me catch up right here with you, gentlemen. All right. Now, to our violations. Wow, wow, wow.
Hey up, suckers.
Halfies.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, I hope I don't. I'm not going to get canceled for this.
What
Yeah.
What do you mean?
are you
I hope
going to do,
Let's
Eric?
go for it.
But it's just a trip. It's like now, like the big news is like, you coming out, like homie from Stranger Things. He just announced he came out as gay. All right, that's cool. That's great. But you don't hear people like coming out. All right, I'm straight. Everybody, I'm straight. I'm straight.
Well, because
I'm straight.
because that's supposedly the norm.
Yes.
So
but they're
that
trying
would
to make
but
reality the norm.
I'm saying it's the norm. People would expect that. So when it's not necessarily the norm. So it's apparently
Can he go?
apparently a bigger deal.
Can they go? Can they go? through life without having to make the mega announcement and just live their life.
Well, I
the way
think
they
if
do.
you're an actor or actress or an entertainer and people, the eyes and the scrutiny are always on you, you can't necessarily live anonymous like that, like a private life. There's no such thing as a private life for us anymore, ever.
No, I know.
You know what I mean?
I
so
understand that.
I think with folks like that, where it's like people are constantly talking about someone's sexuality. Well, what are they?
Just get it
wanna
out of the
control
way.
They just
narrative
get it out of the way.
themselves, Yeah.
Bring it.
Oh, you want to know? Okay, this is it.
They'd rather tell you than you try to expose them.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
got to understand that
Yeah.
some agents maybe are not cool with that, depending on the type of actor you are. If you're an actor that sells a lot of tickets to women in the box office, they might not want to know. They might want to keep the fantasy that this is a straight dude and he's like the man's man, and we don't want to mess up tickets. We don't want to fuck ticket sales up.
Yeah,
I mean?
cunty cunt.
Because we're
good.
30
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there, so I had to
No,
illustrate.
I
Yeah.
got you.
You know what I mean? So it may be on the advisement of someone's agent, manager to say, well, let's not just put that out there. And with maybe other actors where that's not going to matter, they're like, yeah, you should totally do this.
Because it could benefit their
So like,
I'm with you, Bobo.
In other words, though, if there's a person that has got a real large, female fan base at this day and age, it's not okay to just say, hey girls, I'm sorry, I'm gay. You can still like me, but I'm gay. You know what I mean?
They're
I
gonna
mean,
still
it
like
should
them.
be fine,
It
but
should be fine now. I mean, because that wasn't the thing way back in the day, of course. But I'm just saying now. That's what I'm saying. The announcement.
I think old Hollywood still holds those traditions and tries to protect certain actors.
certain actors.
You know what I
But
mean?
more certain.
It
old school
shouldn't
actors,
matter.
More and more old school actors.
Listen,
though?
people are more open-minded today. It should not matter. But
Right,
like
of
to the
course.
old school heads that still have a little power,
Yeah.
of course they run that crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
say
us.
what Bobo said though. Like straight people don't say it for a host of reasons. There's not a single reason why straight people never announce them being straight. Like, I'm straight. You know what I mean?
Because that's perceived as the norm.
Of course,
You
that's
don't
all-
feel like you have to.
But most people I don't think feel the need to say what they are or aren't. You know what I mean? So what's crazy is the actual sentiment that there's a feeling in not just the gay community but throughout the entire community to have to make some kind of announcement. It's like, well, who cares? That's your
Well,
Some
I think
people
it's more like
need
what B
to
said
be
too. They
heard.
want to control the narrative, meaning
Right.
it's
Yeah,
gonna come
that
out.
part.
So if it's gonna, I get what you're saying, like I do. But if you live like this guy's a star, so basically what's gonna happen is one of two things. You're gonna get a picture of him either kissing a guy or eating lunch with something. Now he gets exposed
Yeah.
instead of like, and it becomes some dirty story.
there becomes a question.
Correct. Instead
Right.
of him controlling the narrative.
Yes.
Think, hey, listen, I'm gay. Get it over with. Now it's
Yeah.
done.
If you see
So,
him with
yeah.
a dude, it's cool.
Okay,
Like,
look.
you know
So
what I
if gay is if gay is all good and it's no big deal, then when you see it, it should still remain no big deal. But somebody's got to say something, right? Like you said, they can't resist. They're gonna say it.
Yeah. Meaning someone else is gonna say. it.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, whatever your preference is, when somebody says something, who cares? That's their issue.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Everyone should think like that.
Like you
Right.
shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Agreed.
You
Absolutely.
shouldn't be afraid if someone's gonna be like calling you out for what you. That's what
Correct.
you were doing. That was you.
Yeah, but
Don't be afraid of
when
that.
you're in the public light
That's-
and you have an image and all that stuff, and you're trying to get roles, whether it be TV or movie, they try to control the narrative on something, and they want to make sure that your image does not take a hit, whether you're straight or gay.
Right.
And like if there's someone who had never announced it and people are constantly asking about it, at some point your manager or agent might say, how do you want to navigate through this? Do you want to make an announcement or do you want to keep on avoiding? Some people choose to tackle it head on and some people just navigate around it.
Yeah.
It's all preference.
Yeah.
We should have, again, back to our catch-22 conversation, we should be able to avoid the gossip because it's toxic. But we can't.
Bro,
Our
we're
whole
we're living
culture is
we're
gossip.
living in reality.
Yeah, yeah.
And reality means that like a lot of people can't keep out of other people's business,
Yeah,
no
all
matter
day.
what you say or do.
We're all a bunch of
absolutely.
comadres.
So there's a bunch of judgment, a bunch of gossip, a bunch of scrutiny, and you're never
'Cause it sells.
ever gonna get around that.
Well, I'm just saying
Yeah.
the scrutiny that he would have got from not ever saying it is now going to really happen because of the announcement. Now people got something. Oh,
Nah,
really?
I don't think so.
No
He's
way.
good.
I don't think so. I don't think so because I think people in the first place had, thought that he was gay.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's just answering what people were already
That was
questioning.
like when George Michael came out.
Right.
Did he need
Yeah.
to come out?
He didn't need
didn't
to,
need
but he
come
said,
out.
you know
Right,
what?
Exactly.
This
You
is
knew
this is
already.
what it is.
Listen
Yeah.
to the words of the songs.
And you either respected that or you didn't.
right.
Right.
And that's a person's choice whether they're going to respect that or not. But if they feel they need to say it, hey, respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got caught, and what he got caught doing, he had to say. So he wasn't just
Yeah.
gonna let it. You
It's
know what
it's
I mean?
it's the same thing as if you got a disease and you were dying, right?
right.
Like,
Chat.
are you going to come on and tell people and say, hey, listen, people, this is what it is for me and this is how I'm dealing with it? Or are you going to let people talk about it and question while you just avoid?
Yeah.
What's his name? Black Panther.
Right.
He was a gangster. That guy who had
It's
cancer. And they were talking about him.
but that's what I'm saying. It's your choice how you want to deal with it. You can
Yeah.
come out and say, hey, this is what I'm going through right now. This
Well,
is
own what you are. I mean, whatever it is your thing is, just own it.
Yeah,
It's cool.
But that's what I'm saying. It's your choice how you deal with it. And
Yeah.
we either the ones on the other side of it either respect it and say okay, or we say I don't give a goddamn about that, or you scrutinize it. That there's always those three things, right?
Yeah.
But it's the person's choice. If they want to come out and say this is what's happening with me, whether they're coming out the weed closet, right?
Yeah.
To people saying, hey, you know what? I'm a stoner. For years I was, but I was afraid to tell people because I didn't want to lose jobs.
Yeah.
Or you're coming out telling people that, you're coming out of the closet and saying you're gay and throwing everything to the wind and saying, hey, this is who I am. And,
well, like
people got to deal with it. Or I'm sick and this is my path and this is how I got to deal with it. It's all your choice on how you choose to put the information out there. And whoever makes a big deal out of it makes a big deal out of it. Whoever doesn't and just doesn't give a shit about it, it is what it is. But it's a person's choice.
Yeah.
It's all on how we receive it, though.
Yeah, it's not a death sentence now. That's the thing.
No,
back
hell
in
no.
the day,
It's more or less
that
to
was
say,
killing career.
It's more or less to say, hey, if you didn't know who I am, this is who I am.
Yeah.
And more people are getting, I think, more open to doing that, to letting you know, hey, this is who and what I am.
Yep.
Whereas before, people would be hiding forever. You have the
Die with it.
speculation, and they die with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't care. It doesn't affect me one way or another. I think it's great if you want to make a proclamation on where you are. Cool. Doesn't affect me one way or another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good for that person if they got to get it off their chest.
Yeah. And like Blaze is saying, especially in the business that he's in, it's super better for him to control the narrative, to be like, you know what, not let anyone have an up on him, to be like, I saw him hanging out with this dude over and over and over again. What, has he ever come out? And now he's like, he can come out and then say, all right, he can go do whatever he wants.
And people in the chat room are like, what the fuck is this conversation?
Come on, guys. Are you fucking serious?
Bobo brought it up.
Hey, but there's nothing wrong with that. I just said it's up here on the sheet, so this is a topic.
Chat needs to light
On
up.
the
I have a better question.
It's relevant. It's a relevant conversation.
Yeah, that's it.
What do you got?
You know what? How relevant is a VR for your car?
Virtual reality?
For your car.
It's not relevant. You shouldn't even have that.
Dude, why would you need VR for your car?
Yeah,
Because
car's got
scumbag
autopilot,
kids are
dog.
driving you crazy. That's why.
Nah,
Those
fucking
scumbags in the
kids.
back seat.
Nah.
No, but
hell
No.
no.
well, yeah,
Why do you
I'm
need-
just saying.
Nah.
Why do you?
VR for the car. People could barely drive using the VR.
Oh, bro.
Also,
And they can't. And some people can't drive without the VR. You're gonna put VR on them.
But what if your VR was literally the cameras of your car though? So now you got a full view of everything. It actually could improve your viewing abilities.
No.
Nope.
Bring it.
Multiple
No.
views.
Yeah, because now you're in the video game version of what you're doing in real life.
People will fuck up.
But you still need
Too
your
many people
peripheral.
will fuck up.
Yeah.
Well, if it's anything but the actual operation of the vehicle, absolutely. But I'm just saying, if it's just as the enhanced function of the operation, where you have access to all views, front, rear, left, and right, in the goggle, it's all, you got the heads up display with all of those.
No, I couldn't do it. Like me personally, I could not do it.
If my driver had VR goggles on, I'm not getting
He would not be
in the car.
my driver.
Correct. I'm not getting in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not.
None.
Oh, it's
Hey.
crazy, man. I mean, you see
Goddamn
these
thing
cars.
fuck.
You see these cars
You'd
with
see-
the dashboard
Hey.
that's all across.
No,
you know,
hey,
you can.
hold
There's
on.
so much to see.
Everyone, who would roll up with those on?
Oh.
Everybody say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
John
Hey,
Stamos.
John.
John, who said John Stamos?
I did.
Come on, Ray.
John Stamos.
Who's Aton? That's clear.
Valid answer though.
The hell?
I said E-Zone.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
He
I don't
did.
know. I don't even think E-Zone would do it. I'm saying more Aton.
Aton.
Yeah, he's probably looking into it right now.
He's got it on. He's got him on his wish list right now.
Yeah, he's got him on his Google wish list.
Oh, it should ask him. Did
busy.
anyone?
Has anyone fulfilled any of his wishes?
That's That's a good question.
He's found no genies. That's what they should call them, genies, when they fulfill your wish.
Poppies.
I got one genie.
I've heard of this wish
A
list.
boppy genie?
I don't think any of his wishes were made.
He asked for too much.
What did he ask
Yeah.
for? I never even
He
seen
didn't
it.
ask for enough.
Oh man, he,
What?
He went in.
He went in.
I'm just saying,
went
based on
in.
his list. If you're gonna have a list like that, go big.
It's over 20 grand of
Fuck
things.
it, go over 100 grand.
Oh wow. So he was like, if anyone
Then he really ain't getting anything.
I mean,
He wants 2 laptops.
there are ways.
Oh hell,
He got 2 laptops up there.
He just
Oh
didn't-
my
2
God.
drones.
dope.
2 drones, 2 laptops. Oh, he wants a sugar mama.
Oh,
Sugar daddy.
so he didn't go about it the right way. He should have went, did the gigolo like
We'll have sex for laptop.
Yeah.
In Beverly Hills.
More
Some-
specific, will sell butt for laptops.
some 65-year-old,
One pee-pee touch.
One peepee
One
touch.
baby touch.
Oh man, look at that.
65-year-old that really can just handle all of those wishes.
Like, I mean, right?
You can do it.
What's that meme where the older lady's standing over the younger guy? She goes,
Oh,
"Right,
yeah.
now,
They change it for everything.
for
like, you need to
anything.
pay that bill.
let's
or
go get you
whatever.
that PS5."
Yeah, there you go.
It wasn't that bad, was
Yeah.
it? As she's putting her teeth back in her
Oh
mouth.
my God. Bobo. You ain't right.
Gummers.
Gummers.
to other business.
Gummer pile.
Gumby.
Further advanced,
Gumby.
Oh my God.
It's not that bad.
What is this world come to?
Oh man.
Yeah, it's juvenile, I know.
Oh, it's a deep burn.
It's
Very
it's
deep.
funny.
It hurts.
Man, the Google wish list.
Yeah, that's pretty. I like that.
You gonna make one?
Sure.
What would be on your wish list? C minus. Curious.
A
Needles.
hammer, a pack of bananas, a hot air balloon, and I don't know.
Those are some great
Those
things.
are pretty random things.
Yeah, thanks.
How about you, Bobo? You got a wish list?
Man, I really don't have a wish list
No,
like
of
that.
course
No,
not.
I don't really.
There's
I,
no-
I kind of will buy myself stuff. I don't,
Yeah, I know that.
but I don't have a wish list. More food in the fridge.
More food in the.
World peace.
I
Bring it.
believe that one.
World peace.
Can I get world peace?
Hell yeah, I want a farm to rescue all the animals.
There you
There you
go.
go. All right.
There you go.
Dog rescue.
They got that on Amazon.
How about you, Steftone? What would be on your Google wish list?
I
5 things on your Google wish list.
Wow.
never considered before, and got to get a Lambo, that SUV Lambo.
SUV Lambo. All right, you're asking
I'm gonna get a
big.
Lambo.
Okay.
That's the one I want.
Oh, you won't be.
The one that looks like a Porsche.
All right, well, that's enough for 5 things right there. How about you?
A
Kevin?
Lambo with a
Haven't
service
like
plan.
I don't know. I'll go with like kind of tropical house somewhere. A house in somewhere tropical. Yeah.
You want a house in
You
like,
want
the
trop-
Maldives?
Yeah, what do I want?
Your Google wish list is a house
Probably,
in the
give me an island,
tropics.
private island. There you go.
Ooh, there you go.
Private
big.
island.
Private island.
Next to Mel Gibson's private island.
You just yell at each
Yeah,
other.
just so I can
Yell at each other from across the water.
Drunk and crazy at night. We would
Yeah.
have
You
it out.
cunt.
Fuck you, you fucking cunt.
You braveheart. You're a cuntard is what you are.
I love all your movies, but you're a cunt.
Yeah. I'll show you.
And then he'll start raging. I'm gonna come over there right now.
They're both fucking
So I mean, he'd be so drunk.
all leather skinned and naked from being in the sun all day.
That orange crack skin.
like,
Raisin brand.
Ugh.
like the
That
lady in,
Arizona leather.
yeah. The lady in Something About Mary.
Arizona leather.
It is. They get that Arizona leather
That
strap.
motherfucker's
Or
a
Vegas.
crocodile by now.
Vegas. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah,
That would be an amazing yell off.
Yeah, it would.
Definitely great. I might start drinking again just to compete.
I think you probably have to. Shit.
Just to get on
To
his
keep
level.
up with him, yeah, man, he's gonna get it.
Hey, how about this? Billy Idol's finally getting the star on the Walk of Fame, man.
Okay, definitely deserves it.
As he should.
Not my kind of,
Legendary.
yeah, but definitely.
It's a nice day to start again.
How many hits has he had?
whole
Honestly,
lot.
A
out of
whole
lot.
33 years of living, I've only heard like
A
3
whole lot.
hits.
Oh, dude, he's got more than 3 hits.
He's got more
bro,
than
he's
3.
got a catalog, man. He's got 5 like ones that you'd know right away, probably.
He's got what? White Wedding, Eyes Without a Face,
Rebel Yell.
Rebel Yell.
Plus for fantasy, dancing with myself.
Dancing with
Bam,
myself.
right there.
It's Sweet 16. You can go back.
Moni
I thought
Moni.
he was talking about Billy Joel, man. I didn't realize he was talking about Billy Idol.
He's got
Billy fucking Idol, yeah. He's
Yeah, dude.
Cradle of Love.
Cradle of Love, yeah.
The cradle.
I mean,
He was
LA
like Ivan
Woman.
Drago back then.
Oh, he did a Jingle Bells.
He did a bunch of covers that won again too, you know what I'm saying?
He's got a White Christmas. Hell yeah.
Billy's had a thriving career.
Dude, he's badass.
Yeah. But he's got these.
Rad.
It's a nice day to.
Yeah, start over.
He still sounds great.
Yeah,
Yep.
He sounds great.
Stowns.
Sounds-
I heard it.
When I did this show with and he had he played on stage with Mass Mental, this group I was DJing it, and he brought Steve Stevens in, dude, and his guitar player with the big hair, and he was still shredding.
Did he still have the hair?
Yes.
Wow, same type of mane.
Yeah.
Same luster.
It was like Billy Idol still the same and Steve Stevens still the same.
After a while, it's a wig, you know what I mean?
After a while, it is a wig.
After a while, it's a wig because I was like, I mean,
I'm gonna just come out with a wig, man.
I was
Can't do it.
younger, right? And I was seeing like I saw Ohio players, you know, live at a jazz club in Long Beach, and Sugarfoot, rest in peace, still had his hairdo like
Like old school.
Old school. I said to my brother, I says, "Wow, man, how does he have that?" He says, "Eric, it's a wig."
Like, dude.
It's an expensive
Come on,
wig.
man.
So it's a wig. It's a wig. Oh man, you know, I was kind of like, wow, that's some hair care right there.
Hey, did you know that Steve Harvey wore a wig for a very long time?
What?
No?
Who?
Yeah. So like when he started getting paid, right? If you look at like a lot of the old school Def Jam comedy appearances that he had, like the 2 or 3, his hair was like thinning on the side. You could totally see it. But when he got on the when he got his break and he got the Steve Harvey show and he starts like getting paid, his hair somehow gets thicker. And he was on someone's show and they called him out on it. Like, and after that, like on that show, it was probably even set up that he was going to pull his wig off and show people that he was actually bald. And after that show, he's never worn a wig again. He just straight up like bald, like the way he had been.
Oh wow.
But like, yeah, he was wearing wigs for a long time.
He was wigging out.
Yeah, like that's a wig right there.
Of course it is.
Like that's too perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know he wore a wig like this or that wig for a very long time until another comedian called him out on it, and then he finally took the shit off.
I just want to point out in that picture right there, if you pull it back up, like when he got this wig fitted, he knew his head was bigger.
Yeah,
Look at that. It's like a little tiny helmet on top.
It is.
it is. It's all. It looks like it's sucked on just right
yeah,
too. Like
exactly. He
It's
just
too
like,
small.
Like a space ball or
it's
something.
like they put it on like a Darth Vader helmet.
It's
It's like a micro. It's like the microphone phone.
it's like an air pressure thing too. Like a
Oh wow.
when he popped it off, you know, it surprised a bunch of people, and you know, but it served him well. Like you know, he had a.
Did it?
It looks sharp. I ain't
Looks
even
sharp.
trying to hate on it. I'm just
right,
saying.
right. I'm like, okay, he went.
It's small.
Yeah, like so when he did his TV show with Cedric the Entertainer, he was rocking a wig.
Oh, there were times that he had the flat top too. Is that a wig too?
That was a wig too because his hair was thin and he didn't have like a thick head of hair. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
I
dude.
tell you, like if you reference old school Def Comedy Jam footage, the ones that he was on, you'll see it. He had a flat top then. No, that's not it. That's after.
Oh wow.
yeah,
Like if you see his first performance, he doesn't have, it's before he's wearing the suits. This is before he's fly and sharp. He's
Yeah.
got a flat top,
And
but it's
he's-
thinning out on the sides,
Hmm.
and you see it.
he's wearing more colorful stuff.
And
like
then when you
boo-boo.
see him later on, you know, in his late 30s and 40s, somehow his hair got thicker.
I mean,
And that usually doesn't happen for a man
that's entertainment.
unless you got plugs or a wig.
you plugged up.
So that's his real hair.
That's his real hair.
Because he ain't getting no wig with the fade on the side.
Look, that's his real hair right there.
Destination unknown.
Does that look robust?
No.
That hairline on the side going back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look.
Seed.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
look, he was already probably late 20s, early 30s right here. So like all the pictures with his suits, he's older.
Yeah.
How does your hair get thicker from this? I don't know the magic trick because if I knew it, I'd be using it.
Well, especially the line across his forehead.
Yeah, no, that's
Well,
that's
fine.
the everything right there.
That's real.
Thing. That's real.
You ain't never
real.
getting a wig made look like that.
Yeah, no.
Because
If
you
you
saw the
did.
helmet. You saw the helmet.
When you see
and
the helmet, it is
that
precise.
cut is precise.
But that was a dope helmet wig. I mean, it served him well for a long time until someone called him on it, and then he just said, "You know what? Off with the wig."
Damn.
You ever watch him on Family Feud?
Yeah,
All the time.
Pretty good.
He looks sharp,
oh, he got it together.
and he's good on that show. He's good. I like when he clowns folks because they come up with the stupidest answers. that
They teeing him up for him the whole time.
Man,
and then he gets mad at the show because some of the answers are good, and yet, you know, like they'll get an X up there, like stuff that's like you would think that's got to be up on the board, and it's not. Like, who do they ask these 100 questions to? Is
Yeah.
Oh, I know, man. There's times I'm pissed with that.
Yeah.
Like, who the hell? And they'll
And
be
you
like,
could
somebody
see
said
he
something
is
dumb.
too.
5 people answered it.
And you could see he is too. This family is on the brink of winning a lot of money, and they're like they're going through it, and they get an answer that like should be on that board,
He gets like,
and they strike out. The other family gets the money, and he goes to the board, and it's something that like no one would have thought of
Exactly.
because like
Dude.
what idiots gave up
Like,
this
that's
answer,
amazing.
and that's the look he gives. Like
He's the
I can't believe this.
could you imagine Kelly Blades, the host of Family Feud?
Oh,
with this. Well, you know what? Because I hate when the family, good answer, yeah. I would have some responses to that.
Yeah, you'd be like,
Shut the fuck up.
no, are you fucking kidding?
Are you out of your fucking mind? Good
Yeah.
answer.
Go suck yourself.
Go suck
Years ago,
yourself with that
would've
answer.
got put down, and now people want me to clap. Shit.
Go suck yourself with that answer.
Exactly.
are you
or,
fucking
or your sister right next to you.
Suck your mother.
Man, I would watch that.
I would watch that.
I would definitely watch that, man.
Gotta get it on cable for sure. Imagine like a Netflix version of Family Feud.
It call it family brawl.
Hey, that would be great.
Someone fucks up
Give them
and their whole
questions.
family brawls out with each other.
Or give them
Or they
questions
brawl out with the other family.
that'll make them pit themselves against each other.
We should have had that. Fuck them.
Dude, or to see Callie Blaze do like a dating show. Remember when they used to do dating show where they
Chuck
have
Woolery.
Chuck
I'll be
Woolery?
back in 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Yeah.
Or
2 and 2.
the premise
The
was
original one.
they would have one guy or girl. So if it was a girl and she was asking a question, they'd have 3 guys, right? She'd have to choose whoever she couldn't see and whoever answer she liked the most.
That was the dating
That was
game.
the dating game.
Yeah, dating game.
Yep.
If Callie Blaze did a version of that where he would just be like, "Are you fucking stupid?"
That's right. You're who and now.
Yeah. You really
Hey, there a lot of celebrities did that one. The celebrity dating game.
Yep. It was big.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was big for a 2nd. Yeah. Look, if you haven't smashed a like yet, please smash it now. If you're not subscribing, do that too. Subscribe and crack the all notification bell so that you can get down with the content we be dropping here on Be Real TV. This is the Dr. Greenthumb Show. We run it Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern on the start. All right. Welcome to it. Tell your friends. Each one teach one. Share it out. And let me remind you that we got a mix after this on our Twitch account, which is B_Real TV. For those of you with Twitch accounts that are here on YouTube, Discord, and BeReal.tv. Everybody in our Twitch ward right now that's watching, you just stay locked in, and we're going to snap right into the mix at the end of this show. But for all those everywhere else, come join us. If you got an Amazon Prime account, you could utilize the Twitch subscription for free on a monthly. All right, come join us and check the mix. And we welcome all the new peoples.
You ever do your mix on Discord, or you don't use Discord for music? I don't know how it works. That's why I'm asking. Platform that people use.
I think we did some mixes on Discord. I'm not sure if we do them right now.
We actually don't, because Discord, like every time Discord updates, like their audio settings are really messed up. It's actually really hard to stream music on there, to be honest with you.
Oh, why? It sounds like crap?
Yeah, it sounds really bad.
That sucks.
Yeah, you got to get a sound card.
So
to do
Twitch
it,
is more designed for music, right? Or just streaming in general?
Streaming in general.
Miguel Sanchez is asking me, and I don't know if this is like a punchline or this is like a joke, right? But he says, ask Be Real, how do girls lose their virginity in Denmark? I don't know, Miguel. How do they lose their virginity in Denmark?
Tell us.
Like, because it seemed like it was a joke setup, because I don't have the answer for that.
Yeah.
I would say like any other.
Yeah, because he asked it like it's a serious question.
Yeah. Like any other young woman who loses her virginity.
Yeah. Unless you're the Virgin Mary.
Right.
Which,
Other than that, you got plowed. And
You
got
got
my
plowed.
question. And I got my questions.
It's got to be a joke. Got to be a joke.
Probably a joke. I'm waiting for the punch.
Got to be a joke.
Bring
I
it.
mean,
There's always a ram sesh.
There's not one in sight.
it's a ram sesh.
It's a rap session.
Agreed.
He put an emoji up. Get out of here.
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. I think maybe he was actually asking me. I don't know how they do in Denmark. Like anywhere else. All right, it's that time.
Is it?
Not really, but we're going to start anyway.
Yeah,
For a few minutes early.
yeah, it's early.
Time for submissions. 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 Time for submissions.
Quick question before we go into this. Was E-Zone sitting up there on the nest?
He is not in the nest.
Oh, okay.
No way.
Well, because, he was talking about he wanted to be on here with us Friday, and I totally forgot
1 hour later, what up? He's on.
whether he was in the nest or not, because he hadn't said anything. So,
I think
He is in the chat room,
he
but
is
not
in the
in the
chat.
nest.
All right.
Probably something that if he was up there the whole time,
We barely go to him right.
barely go to him right now.
he was waiting.
That's fucked up, man. All right.
And first one up of the day, we got Dean Jones up in here with a little keto lasagna. He replaced the pasta with zucchini. Sliced
Keto.
zucchini.
Keto.
Bring it.
Keto. Ooh.
Cheese looks good. Yeah, he's like, give me
What are
that
you
pasta.
saying,
Get rid of
Bobo?
that.
You just said you replaced the pasta with zucchini, so there's no pasta at all.
Yeah.
Nope.
Zucchini's bomb though.
It's
He's
good
trying
for
to be
you.
healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
dude.
that's
Look at that. That looks
Look
amazing.
at that. That looks good. What are you talking about, man?
Cheese and veggies. Sauce.
Oh, that's good. But I think it's the wrong name.
You still get your cheese though, Bobo.
Yeah, it's all right. All right, don't fight me. Let me see.
Dude.
All right.
And next up in here, we got Mizzle10 saying, first of all, hope you all are having a great Thursday. Well, it's Friday today. And she's saying, my fiance and I are having homemade chicken enchilada casserole.
Ooh.
Down
Now, I
with that.
like the sound of that.
Bring it.
That's
All right.
it's delicious.
Without zucchini.
Without zucchini. Yeah, no, enchilada with zucchini, that don't work, no. I mean, I suppose it could, but no, we don't want it.
And we got
Same.
we got Anthony up in here saying, shout to the podcast. It's been 2 years since I received the hot box game from the doctor himself.
Oh, man.
Boom, bang. We got to get another game in.
It's
Yeah,
been that
dude.
long since we've played it.
Bring
You
it.
won last time, right?
I did win last time. I won the last 2 times. Just
No,
to
I
finish
won the
off.
time before that.
Yeah, you did. You were stoked.
That's right. Yeah, I was excited because I never won.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Yeah.
But in life,
Easy.
Is it easy?
No. No.
Yes, the hot box game. Get all your friends and play. Like literally, get as many friends as you can because there's so many damn cards, and the more people you play with, it's hilarious.
yes. And plus, when you get on that roll of really fucked up cards,
Oh, yeah.
it's like
I won the day that I had the worst cards. I started with the worst cards. You're like, oh, you can pick them up.
That's how
And
it
I
is.
did. I started picking up good ones, but
Yeah.
every card in there, I was like, even if you're trying to use this sarcastically, they all were terrible.
That's how I
I was
won
dumping.
the last the games, the 2 sessions that I've won. I
Started
start
with
off with
shitty?
crap cards and
Yeah.
and through the getting one new card each one, I got a banger.
All it takes is one to win that one. Send
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah,
You're
just
pulling gold, and I was pulling
Just
gold.
make
like,
sure in the game you have your wrench. Just make sure you have
your
it just in
wrench.
case.
That's
you-
right.
Yeah, you started a trend with that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, people
It's
were like
serious.
asking us
Ranch life.
for that.
Yeah, people were doing it on Twitter, doing rant shots. Bobo.
$5 donations
I
for
wasn't,
wrench.
I wasn't trying to
Yeah,
cause
bro.
all that. All I
$5
wanted to do was just win the game. That's it.
Bring it.
I wasn't
did
trying to
that.
extend
You
it,
like ranch. Ranch shot's not the end of the world.
you know.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Let's see. Next up in here, we got Card Playa, and he's saying this one's for Bobo. What if Rick James becomes the Incredible Hulk?
Yes.
Oh,
please.
wow.
That'd be something.
That would be something.
What a super freak.
And I think you were talking about this kind of magazine the other day.
Right. Like what is that was a popular. I used to get those. I used to collect those, and they had all these scenarios. You know, what if
Really?
Superman was this? You know, what if Superman didn't have his superpowers or things like that? You know, I mean,
cool.
so the whole thing was what if.
You remember they did do one Superman where he put his superpowers away.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Mm.
Where
Was
he
it Lois
just-
and Clark?
No, it was one of the Christopher Reeves movies.
Three?
Yeah, I think it's the one with Richard Pryor in it
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
it's
was
the
three.
third one.
Yeah.
and Gene Hackman, right?
Yeah.
he played Lex Luthor,
Mm-hmm.
and it was in the Crystal or something. He played the in the Crystal, the Fortress of Solitude.
Right. Right.
The certain,
Superman 3.
Yeah, the certain one where he slips the crystal in and he's devoid of his powers after that.
Then he reversed it on him.
And then he got his ass whooped at that diner.
Yeah. He got whooped up.
Yeah. Superman didn't know how to
his
fight.
nose. He's like, what?
He wasn't so super he couldn't fight.
Damn.
Like when it all boiled down to it, he didn't really have no get down skills.
He could- I mean,
Can't ride a horse either.
Like,
oh, dude. too
oh
soon?
man, that's wrong.
Sorry, man.
That's wrong.
Damn.
I don't condone that.
All right, what the
horses.
hell, man?
Damn.
You don't crucify me. I had to say it.
I will not crucify you.
It's not too soon anymore.
Thank
Though.
you. It's like
Blaze.
20 years,
It
bro.
Blaze is out of control.
Man. People that are like, what's he talking about?
I'm assuming we're saying next one.
Yes, next one.
And we got host way up in here saying the mushrooms are almost ready.
They get
Oh, yes.
Wow. They're almost dry, man.
Thing looks like a
Almost.
goddamn tomahawk. Look at that.
Yeah.
Throw that at somebody and crack them in the back with it.
Word.
Is that like 3 days of
Look at
portaling?
that. Yeah,
It
that's
could be longer. Shit.
man. Yeah, that's a portal that's gonna take you a minute before you come back.
Well, if you're trying to do all that in one take,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no one's going to do that.
No, you ain't coming.
No fucking way.
You will never come back.
He's got quite a bit. Look
You
at all
better
the
hope.
tracks.
You better
So
hope.
my man has got a professional setup.
You better hope the aliens come get you because you don't belong in the world after you take all
Yeah,
that.
that's, you're leaving the world for
They
sure.
said- They said they'd come.
And we got Mushy up in here. Mushy saying had a rough year last year and still grew some weed and kept this wonderful plant alive, showing off some buds.
It looks great.
Nice.
It does look good.
Hell yeah.
Someone said that was Mike Tyson's light work. He could probably take all that on, though.
Bring it.
And we got Brandon, the UPS man, here saying, just to remind you guys that there's always light and beauty in the darkness. Just stay focused on your goals and you'll never be stopped.
Hell yeah.
Dope.
And he's saying he found a rainbow on one of his routes.
Right on, man.
Hell yeah.
Good advice. Good words.
Excellent.
Strong statement.
That's what the roof looks like.
And we got Ray's Honor up in here saying he found a Godfather toy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
GF.
That's dope.
Papa Shango.
That's a good one right there. The necklace is popping.
That's so cool.
Shout to the Godfather.
Hell yeah.
Sir.
GF.
Word.
Good luck, baby.
Should be making his rounds down this way soon.
Excellent.
We got Rosa and Ricky up in here, and Rosa's saying started watching this on Hulu, and it's pretty interesting.
Oh, it's good.
Season 1, episode 3 is about the Limelight Club and the death of a club kid.
Yep. That's a great series.
I think the drugs, he overdosed on some drugs, and that was the starting of the downfall of that promoter,
What's it on?
Peter, what's his
Hulu.
name, Cation?
Hulu?
And that
Hulu.
club, yeah, the Limelight. It was serious over there. It was
Serious.
Right in line.
a big
That-
deal.
That whole series is a great docu. It's like a docu-series.
It was a former church with the address of 666.
Yep.
On 6th Street.
Yep.
Oh, that's weird.
That's very weird.
Just walking in, I remember walking in and just being hit with that wall of sound.
6th.
Yeah, you know, the crazy thing was it was great for shows.
Yeah, man.
Like it had a great acoustics in there for
It was
that.
loud.
Wow, it was great.
Yeah.
Best.
Crazy club.
That's why they did clubs there.
It was a wild spot.
Wow.
And next up in here, we got T. Lee. He sent this in of a guy getting attacked by a tiger, saying, "Don't work with tigers."
Don't work with
Yeah,
tigers.
no.
Yeah, man. Siska Lee
Or just leave them in the jungle.
He's like,
And what's
yo.
anyone gonna do? You better come with that dart gun immediately, buddy.
Grabs a table.
That guy's a gangster for going in there with a table as a weapon.
Yeah, hit that motherfucker. That's what he was trying to
Hell
do,
no, dude.
man.
That's another angle.
Yep. I think it's actually 2 attacks in one show.
Wow.
Why would they continue the show?
Yeah.
That's stupid as shit.
He deserved the second one.
He's like, on God, I'm gonna eat you.
Those claws, man.
The
Those
teeth.
claws, dude.
Teeth, claws, everything.
And he's dragging him with the intent. Oh, he's like,
I know this. We only saw what happened when the tiger finally was like, I got you, bitch.
yep.
You
True.
didn't see what happened the rest of the time.
Yeah, no, this ain't it.
It ain't the tiger's fault.
I'm surprised they still allow homies to do that type of work after what happened the two dudes. What are they called?
Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy.
Man, he got mauled.
He got
mauled.
Mauled.
He was never the same.
They were like in their story. They tried to flip it and say that the tiger was trying to save his life because he was having a stroke.
No,
Nah, man.
no.
Like, have you seen that?
No.
There's a documentary that they put out where they're trying to spin the story. Like it's not really that they put out the documentary. Someone else put out the documentary about them trying to flip the story that the tigers were trying to save his life.
Yeah.
That the tiger was trying to save his life, and it wasn't an attack, but it was anyone that was actually there that was in this documentary that watched it. They're like, that was not the tiger saving his life. That was the tiger like getting with him.
It's a beautiful creature.
It is
Yeah.
dangerous.
It's a big giant cat. Now, if when they're training those cats, they're training them with the
Whips and
big
stuff.
long sticks. You know, they're whipping on them.
Yeah.
Try that with your home cat. See if it's any different.
That
I
cat's
guarantee your little beautiful cat at home. You come at it with the stick like that, you're gonna mess you up.
at one
Good.
point, at some point or another, is gonna get tired of that.
Yeah, ain't no
And
whooping no
we'll
cat.
attack you, and we'll
Yeah.
start to then just attack.
And that's
Yeah.
the thing. Cats are smart. So imagine
Oh, yeah.
a huge cat with a big brain.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking at you like, how dare you? I've had enough of
Like
you.
my mouth's bigger than your whole head,
Like,
homie.
I've had enough of that whip.
Yeah. Yeah, you can only whip them for
Enough of
so
that
long.
whip.
What about Great Whip?
You can give them great whip.
Look at
They
the
love
teeth
that.
on him, man.
Look at that.
The
And he's probably
those-
sedated.
Those fangs.
Anytime they're out like that, probably sedated, bro.
Hey,
They're
man.
walking around
Like their
full
horns.
awareness. No way.
Again, that's just part of the hustle that they're doing. You know what I mean? You know, sedation.
Oh, well, the other part is that like the lion that attacked Roy or whatever it was, right?
Mhm.
They said back in the early days, those dudes would train the lions and tigers themselves, like, and they would spend all the time with them, all the hours, so that
They knew him.
they imprint to those people, and they're like they know them, and they would never attack them. They would actually protect them,
Right.
but not in that way. There's no way a lion would know that you're having a stroke. I need to puncture this artery to relieve pressure.
Yeah. No, that's
Like
That's a false
them
No.
throwing that story out there was
That's like, come on.
fucking ridiculous.
Come on, John.
But it would,
Dr.
it's not going to attack you if like if it loves you, it would protect you, right?
yeah.
But
If you're raising it with love and you're
Right.
never striking it,
But
it's
he's still
never
not
gonna
a
hurt you.
doctor.
this particular one that attacked him wasn't trained by either of them. It was trained by one of the other trainers that had quit previously to that because didn't like the conditions happening in there, didn't agree with certain things.
Where they
So
treated the animal.
and because he spoke up, they let him go. And so that particular tiger or lion was the one that they used for the first time. That was the first time they had used that lion
Wow.
that night.
Was
Or
it a
tiger
lion
or
a
whatever.
white tiger.
That's
Yeah.
what I can't remember. I believe it's a tiger.
Tiger.
Tiger went
first.
tiger.
That was their first usage of that particular tiger, which they did not train, and that tiger did not grow up with them.
Yeah.
So, that's what happened. You're in there
But-
with a thing that can eat you.
Yeah.
Those are animals that are designed by nature to roam in the jungle
Right.
or in the plains of Africa
And to
or
hunt
wherever.
prey.
Their environment is all of the land that they can take, themselves.
Right. And
So
to
when-
prey upon.
Yeah, so once you put them in a cage and then the only place they can go is to the venue and then back to the cage, there ain't no life for those animals.
Nope.
For real.
Well, if you caught one in the wild, yeah, it would be hard for that to adapt. But when you got one that's born in captivity,
Sure.
it'll adapt to that. But
Absolutely.
it's not
It's no life
being
for that
it's
animal.
not being what it's meant to be while it's in captivity.
Well, it'll still have the instincts, though.
They will.
That won't be
And
stripped
one
away.
day you might be the prey.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, next.
Cue's MC Hammer song.
And
Siri,
next up in
nobody
here-
asked you.
Yeah,
nothing.
let's take, what the hell?
Quit interjecting.
Nobody asked you.
We got
Cunt.
HX Chill up in here with a little sock chick.
Hell yeah. That's cool.
All right.
That's a nice.
That's cool.
That's a nice set of socks there.
marijuana.
What kind of socks you wearing, C?
I just got some regular, just blue to reds today.
Thank God, I just forgot. I used to have to look at your fucking ankles all the time.
Whoa.
Thank God.
You miss them, don't you?
No, not at all.
Yeah, you do.
I'm happy it's over.
Well, they're coming back 2023.
Bam.
You're the sock.
Don't bullshit me.
And we got
Ankles are back.
we got Ant up in here with some Afro cookies.
Oh, those look nice.
Nice. Fucking that.
Smoke.
All right, man.
It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice.
Well done.
And we got
Smoking,
High
baby. Hitting that
Bozos.
proxy?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's good.
We got High Bozos up in here. He's smoking heavy with some funky feel tips.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Yes,
Big
he
one,
is.
too. That's what, like a 15 mil,
Yeah,
right? Something like that.
being
Bigger
efficient.
15.
It's being efficient today.
Boy,
Oof.
nice work.
That was going to
That's
smoke
right.
great.
Efficiencies.
The efficiencies.
He sent in another one as well.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, wow. It's like the Washington Monument.
Nice. He's got a flat top standing up. One little gust of wind and that thing's gone, buddy.
Yeah.
Be careful. 'Cause
It's
I know
cool
he
that it's-
I know he had to find the right spot and keep playing
Yep.
with it, but one little wind, broken.
It's a nicely rolled juice
It is.
joint right there.
Definitely, it's nice work.
Well done.
Aton rolled a 9 today. How about that?
I know. I smoked it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. He was very happy. He was jumping for joy.
It was.
I got a 9.
And we got Shoddy up in here asking for a little joint rating.
Nah.
No.
Ooh. Sometimes I think they send
Yeah, on purpose.
bad ones
Sure.
on purpose. This looks like how Bart was on the couch the other day. Straight up, man.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna have to give this a 2 because it needs a lot. It needs so much work.
Part of me says that's an already used tip too, but
Nah.
Well, he sees that little black. I see what you
No, it is
Hey,
used.
That.
Yeah.
It is
Exactly.
used.
I saw what you
Yeah.
saw. Two-step.
Easy.
Oh, he broke all the rules. He used the
Not
used
even
tip.
properly cleaned.
Look at the neck.
Horrible.
Yeah. And you can use a tip again, guys. Of course you can. Just
oh,
clean
absolutely.
It's a broken neck.
it. Proper clean.
That's a turkey neck right there. Bye.
Turkey neck. Ball sack.
Because we know he's not already smoking out of it. It's not lit yet.
The good thing is that you'll get better with time. Use more weed so it doesn't look all bent and out of shape. Like,
Smoke.
Evenly proportioned.
yeah, get it evenly proportioned. And one day you'll roll an 8. But right there, no, that's a 2.
Not today.
Oh, man.
And let's see, we got huge dabs in the lung, making a little hash hole.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. Nice chunk.
Oh, that is a nice chunk right there.
Looks like he's probably rolling some OG too. So, shout out because good call.
Yeah, that does look
Looks
cool.
really
A
good.
nice OG with a nice chunk of ash.
Could have ground up
With a
that
big
weed
old
just a
funky-
little bit more though.
You know what?
I
Some
thought
people
that
like
too.
it chunky, bro. And I don't think it's that bad. If
Pull that
there's a
leaf
big
out.
boulder like the one to the left, if you have anything that's still solid, you have a problem. But I don't want it powdery. I'd
Does
rather
it
go
burn
with
better
chunky.
chunky or less chunky?
Less chunky.
Nice chunk.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. That's too chunky for you?
Yeah.
It's slightly chunk, but it's not that bad. There's a lot of leaf in there, though, I see.
Yeah,
I
a lot
do
of
see
leaf.
that.
Pulse setting.
Chunky.
Here's the hash hole he rolled.
Okay.
Not bad.
It's doing the twist.
It's doing the twist,
Leaning
baby.
Tower of Pisa, but
Squeezes all over the place, but you know what? It's
It'll
going
be
to
fun.
squeeze right into them lungs proper.
Like we did last
The Leaning Tower of Destin.
oh wow.
He was bent.
I see
I don't know if he was leaning. He was bent.
Literally, Ben.
You know, bend it like Beckham and bending it like Bart's.
was just
He lost all his neck strength.
The Bart's bend.
The neck gave out.
it's the best.
And the next one up here, we got Benny's Farm, and he's smoking heavy as well on some funky field tips.
Look at that.
He is. All right.
Smoke.
Looks great.
Vibes.
People smoking
sir.
heavy today.
Smoking heavy. This is a heavy day.
It's Friday. Damn
Every
right.
day.
Smoke weed every day.
First Friday.
At Bowling with Music.
Day.
And we got a new tape measure sent in from Cali Blaze.
It's actually old. It's been around, but if you guys ever need
Hell
it,
yeah.
you can actually give someone, what is it? It's 16 containers.
Nice.
Perfect. An actual unit of measurement.
And it's right there too on the actual tape measure.
Right,
If you
it's a
zoom out,
cunt hair,
a cunt hair,
exactly.
what does it say? Cunt hair
Ruler.
Ruler. That's it.
Official cunt hair ruler. See that?
Rules.
25 feet of cunt hairs.
Damn.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What will they think of next?
That's a great question.
It's a lot of cunt hairs. 25 feet.
Sure is.
12 feet, 3 inches, and 4 cunt hairs.
Exact measurement.
That's exact.
Yep, exact measurements.
Shaved-
NASA shit, bro.
Shaved or clipped? Next.
How far do cunt hairs go?
Popped up.
What a place to check in.
I've been up here the whole time.
No, you haven't.
No, I didn't. No, you,
Yeah,
you,
he's got it.
can hear me going up and down the stairs.
Yeah. We could hear your footsteps.
I wanted to throw a paper airplane from up there and be like, I wonder, it's like message. Just like, see who it would get. See who it would get to.
We'd have to throw it back up there.
It
with
ain't
an
making it
answer.
up there.
Nah, probably not. All right.
And we got a little tree cut fail for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
People are so stupid.
Oh, my God.
Or maybe he wanted to take his house out.
Oh.
You better have good insurance.
Exactly.
Call Flo.
Why did he think it wasn't going to do that?
Unless he like lives in Kentucky and that house is worth 15.
Where's that
bags.
bitch Flo and her 5 peoples that are always
We're supposed
harassing
to cut it
everybody?
on the right angles, and you're supposed to have ropes pulling it in certain directions.
Oh.
Yeah, this guy's an idiot.
Where's that bitch and her squad? when
Yeah.
That's called a $50,000 mistake.
I can't. Was that just one person? I can't really see. Like, was it just one?
Yeah, it's
person?
just one person.
Oh, that's like no permit for sure.
Oh man.
Oh.
This is why you need a permit, people. They don't do it just to tax you. I mean, they do, but
This is why you call professionals.
yeah.
There you go. That part.
That would help.
A professional,
That
for the
would help,
record,
man.
would have trimmed the tree all the way down from the top. They would have chopped it down
Yeah.
piece by piece by piece.
From
till-
the top down.
Yeah, till when it got low enough to cut the trunk, it would not smash the house on the way.
Exactly.
Right.
That part.
No one would cut the whole tree like they're in the forest.
Yeah.
Right.
That part.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah.
That part.
Insurance job.
Oh my God.
All of it.
Yeah. You know that's what happens when you have an urban genius.
I'm just gonna do this one cut right here at the bottom. I'm cutting this whole
do
tree
it.
down.
That's today's urban genius, dog.
This house.
Just hit
That's
YouTube.
that's what we'll call that segment. Today's urban genius.
Yeah.
The whole frame.
Yeah. Professional got a guy at the top of the tree and he's working his way all the way down.
Yes, sir.
Next on here, we got this guy sent this in eating a bunch of edibles.
Oh, what?
Calories and candy. Yeah, that was about 24
Oh, my
hours
God.
ago. So,
That was me yesterday.
yeah. Guys, I have 4,000 calories and candy. Yeah, that was about 24
Damn, look
hours
at his
ago.
eyes.
So,
Oh yeah, that totally tweaked his ass out.
I took about 1,400 milligrams yesterday.
What?
Damn.
All I see him is a picture of you holding them, and then after, I want to see some chewing, pal.
Who?
The guy who was claiming 1,400.
You
I
didn't
wanna
see his eyes?
You do.
Dude, they're like, look at him. They're red,
eating
and he
it.
barely got them open.
Wait, I
wanna
claimed
see that.
1,400.
Barely.
No, yeah, E-Zone claimed 1,400, not him.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I did 14. The equivalent 1,400 throughout the day at Disneyland. In the rain.
What?
Yeah.
All right, what'd you do? Tell us.
Those. All right. So I don't know if it was you or maybe Propane that gave me like a container full of those little the pills, but they're like I guess the equivalent to 30 milligrams a day. I ate the whole bottle. Like within the 12 o'clock, the whole bottle was gone.
Because you wanted like the 100 milligrams. in
The
one
whole
shot.
bottle is about 800 milligrams, like full spectrum, and it's just I'm like it's THC, it's and I'm just like all right, whatever. Let me just take the whole bottle down, and then I started to feel like I'm like this is not gonna last that long, and I was not drinking. So then I had like snuck in 3 gummy bags worth of rosin edibles, and they were like about maybe I don't know like 250 to 300 each. And my girl, like 3 of them fucked her up, so she was out of the game. And then after that, I just kept eating them. I kept eating them throughout the whole day. But I was like I was having a blast. Like,
What were you waiting for them to hit?
I don't.
What it was?
I just know. I feel like they were hitting, but it was just like I was on autopilot mode. You know what I mean?
right,
Like it
yeah,
wasn't.
no,
I didn't.
get
I got jealous of how Bart's was the other day, and I
You
was
got
like,
jealous of that?
I mean, in his mental state, he had it going on. Like I saw him, I was like,
He
yo, he's
didn't look like it was going on
It
for
was a
him.
little rough. It was a little rough.
Looked like it was rough.
Okay, well, I wanted to be that high because maybe I can handle that better.
Yes,
So
I would agree.
So that's the level I wanted to hit, and then I did achieve that level when I stopped worrying about the rain, and I was like, oh man, I am fucked up right now. Indiana Jones was lit.
Yeah. It happens like that. The creep up that happens is enormous.
They got to make those pills bigger, or the whole bottle, because like my girl was like, I do not want to have to take you to the nurses, like in here, like if you're gonna take the whole. Like the handful of pills. I was like Goofy's Kitchen, and I was like, man, fuck this. Let's just eat.
Well, you know what it is because they're not expecting people to be monsters like us.
Yeah, I know, but that monstrous dose was perfect for me.
I got you, dude. I got a couple monster doses for you.
I think I honestly, I'm seeing going back to dabbing the hash rosin and the edibles is just. I'm like, all right, damn, my tolerance is coming back, like full spectrum tolerance. Like I'm loving building that part of that high back up. It's great.
You want full spectrum?
All good.
We got full spectrum.
We ready?
All right, full spec. Next.
He's on the spectrum, all right.
And next over here, the next video is this guy wanted us to throw him a beer across the street.
All right, let's see it.
I see that, yeah.
You big dummy!
I see.
He made it.
Bro, he broke his back on that set.
Or his ribs.
Yeah,
He's like,
His back and ribs hurt right
definitely.
I need a back out now. Ribs! Oh.
shoulder. It got like under his. You killed it.
Right there is what happens
That's
when a
very
body's
cool
in
whip.
shock after injury.
Yep.
Runs off like it's a boss.
Yep.
But when he got to the other side of the building,
It was
collapsed.
Yeah.
It collapsed.
Collapsed. Sure did.
There's a case of Miracle Whip in his house.
Oh, yeah.
The miracle whip is real.
Yeah.
Is that New York, Syracuse?
Heavy.
That wasn't no Tom Brady pass right there.
Yeah, it's
That hurt.
upstate.
Bro, he fell before the thing was even in the air, basically.
Yeah.
That house is weird.
That's miracle whip activities.
There is.
It is.
Yeah.
Whip it good.
And actually, the last submission of the day here, we got a little music submission sent in from Goom Son.
Let's go, Goom son.
Yeah.
Play it right here.
That's tight.
Boomson got heat.
Oh, look at him. Go back. I almost caught him dosing.
I actually am on edibles right now, but not like nearly, and I was not dosing.
It's incredible. He's on the edible. Highly unforgettable. Now next.
That's a dope beat.
Yeah, dope.
You got heat. Goomson.
Yeah, that's tight.
Hell yeah.
I get down with that, baby.
I like hearing people's beats.
It was nice.
I am always, every time, though, I have to admit that I am expecting it to be a little higher tempo. They're all definitely baked,
Smoke.
So baked.
but so appropriate.
And that seems to be it for submissions.
All right. Thank you for your submissions. Keep them coming to BeRealTVContest@gmail.com, and we will get them all. All right. Now it is time that we open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means y'all in the live chat. We want to hear the voices. All right. So if you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, do it now.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. We got Heshred up in here saying, I've been sipping whiskey and playing bass since after C-Minus's mom's birthday mix. Shout to C-Minus.
Hell yeah.
It's your mom's birthday?
Yeah, it's my mom's birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthdays.
Yeah, I did on my morning mix. I let her pick every single song, and then I made a mix of those songs this morning. So
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, Mom.
And we got Jang Jog up in here saying, can we get Cool Pedro, a.k.a. The Champ, to upload a video on YouTube on how to roll a funky field tip?
Bring it.
He just punches a picture of Aton over and over again.
Yeah, sure. Sure we can.
Aton wants him so bad. Rolling wise.
And we got Yes Sir up in here saying, be real, yesterday was hype with Fredro Star. Shout out to you guys.
Good show.
Salute to Fredro for coming through and chopping it up with us. It was a good show, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
He's always good. We got to get him back over here, especially because he's out here in Cali now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Salute to Fredro. That's family right there.
And we got Dr. Frost up in here saying, happy Friday, y'all.
Happy Friday, Rob.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
And we got Sonny up in here. I'm going to butcher this. He's saying it's happy Nalu Jukes night? Nalu Hooks night?
What?
Where?
Noche?
Show me.
Nalu
Noche?
Jukes night. I don't think it's Spanish at all or anything. I think it's like
Yeah, it's not
like
Spanish.
Scandinavian type of thing I looked up.
What does it say? Credit
Happy
card?
Nalu
You
Jukes
got it.
night.
You got it.
B.
Who, what?
And we got Brian Field up in here saying, yo, be real.
Yeah.
Last night's Twitch mix was fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Was it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you freestyle.
Well done.
And we
Yeah,
got
that was freestyle because like I was telling Steftone, I had a flash drive that I had made to pop off the mix yesterday, but I forgot to pull out of that other computer and put it in this one. So when I got up, I was like, oh. And what I had planned to mix, I didn't have in the system, so I had to just freestyle. Whatever the first song on my computer was that popped up was the one that.
Yeah, that's how it started.
Thank you, by the way.
And we got Ghosted Desert up in here saying, AOB, are there any plans to open up a shop in the high desert IE area? Tired of
Tomorrow.
all the booth up there.
Yeah, eventually we'll get out there.
Tomorrow, dude.
Tomorrow.
Bring it.
Tomorrow.
4:00.
Dude, meet you there.
And we got Underground 1 up in here saying, dude, as an English man, I can't stand the royal family.
God
Wow.
I mean,
The
I hear you.
scumbags.
I hear you.
The royal shitbags.
And we got our boy Jesse up in here saying, can I get a moment of Bartz's? Bah.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, man.
Go to break.
Fuck.
He's down there like red as fuck, I bet.
Did you help us right there, or did you just sit there?
No, I was yelling.
Okay.
I even threw in a tri-tip in there.
That's your favorite.
Excellent.
Yep.
All right.
And we got Marquez in the flesh up in here saying, just got my first funky field tips in the mail today.
Boom.
Hey.
Good for you.
Why you think about that?
Enjoy.
Yeah, get that new one today though.
Yeah, there's a new one dropping today, 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:20 Eastern. FunkyFieldTips.com.
Multiverse.
For Trill.
That's right.
Word.
Multiverse.
Multiverse.
Or you could do multi. Multiverse.
Yeah, multi sounds nicer
If you say so. It's all
in
subjective.
my ears.
It's all subjective.
You would if you have robot ears.
Sounds robotic then.
And we got
It's analog. Next.
and we got City Banga up in here asking, what do you guys think of the volcano weed vaporizer?
Love it.
Oh, man.
I like it. I think we're all fans of it.
Yeah.
Shit is fire.
They're
Not
great.
into it. Yeah.
Get your credit
Burn
card
popcorn.
Excellent.
Terrible.
And we got Candy up in here saying, insane in the membrane samples a horse, right? Question mark.
That has always been the question.
And shall remain that way.
And yes, because I don't know. I did not sample it. That would be.
Didn't even think the question is like, hey man, did you sample a horse?
That's a that would be a Muggs question.
That horse is dead.
I would probably say that he would not give it to you.
He'd just say, nah.
He could just say horse sample. You got it.
And we got Darren Cushman up in here saying shout out and a lot of prayers to Damar Hamlin. He's making a lot of progress.
Yes, man. Prayers to him. Healing vibes.
That was scary, man.
He is snapping out of it. What's crazy is the first thing he asked was, did we win the game?
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It made
Dedication.
Yeah.
Didn't it make you seem like it like an appliance that you left almost plugged out, but then plugged back in and just picked back up?
Yeah.
Like, we win. I'm
He's-
like, bro,
he's
just
wired.
died.
Hey, he's
Like-
wired. He's wired like that.
Yeah.
I know, but he just died, bro. Like, is he aware of that? He's like, hey.
But that's how passionate some of these guys are about the game. They're just wired like that. That's the first thing they're thinking about, not themselves. Did we win the game?
Are the Bills doing good this year?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, then
Yeah,
maybe that's maybe he's
They're
like, yo.
they're one of the teams that have the best records. I think they have the best
Yep.
record. Unless they get served a L in there and then someone else will have a game above them. But they're one of the top teams.
Number 1.
It's crazy because they've been in the Super Bowl 4 consecutive times
Wow.
and never won.
Wow.
And we got Jason up in here saying, got a raise this week, so I thought I'd show some love. Shout out to the table and the THC crew. Thanks for all the laughs, stories, and the wisdoms and good vibes.
Oh. Thank you.
You.
Nice.
You.
You.
It's all your fault.
You.
Me? Next.
And we got Adrian up in here saying, Billy Idol is 67 years old. He's pretty good for how much he partied back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He's saying met him in Denver like 12 years ago at a bar, and we were both drinking Guinness, and he made fun of everyone with not a Guinness.
Guinness. Not Guinness.
Guinness.
What the
Guinness.
fuck is a
What
Guinness?
the fuck?
Guinness.
Guinness.
Smoke Guinness out.
That stuff will give you a headache.
Billy
That'll give you a headache.
Idol partied like Keith Richards did.
No
in
way,
the 80s.
bro.
No, in the 80s.
Yeah, 'cause
In the
Keith
80s. No. Hear me out. The way that Keith Richards partied through his early life, that's the way Billy Idol was in the 80s when he came into his.
He was killing it, yo.
Yeah.
He was all
Keith
over
Richards
it.
just
Killing
never
it.
stopped.
MTV
Cocaine.
video video one with Richard Blade, Channel 9. He was on
everything.
Okay.
He wiped out on a motorcycle too. He did, all the rock
Sure
star
did.
things.
Cocaine.
Yeah, Billy Idol. Yeah, he wiped out on a motorcycle. He didn't crack his head like what's his name, Gary Busey.
Ooh.
He had a bad accident.
Yeah.
He did.
I think that's where the California helmet laws came into effect through his injury.
Really?
That guy. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah, because he got his it's amazing that dude's alive.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. All right.
And we got Melissa up in here. Shout out to Melissa for the super chat.
What up, Melissa?
What up?
And we got Robbie Centric up in here asking, be real, are you guys going to be coming to Canada this year?
Yes, we are.
Bring it.
Believe
Back
we
down.
are coming to where are we going? Is it
Canada?
Ontario?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We're going a few spots.
We're going to a few spots, yeah. Yeah, we'll be announcing them soon. But for the current schedule of Cypress Hill shows, you go to cypresshill.com, and our show schedule for 2023 will be there, and there are dates being added throughout the year. So just keep checking in, and you'll see the upcoming dates.
Excellent.
And let's see. Next up in here, we got Underground One saying, remember the track by Ludacris, Stand Up.
Yes.
He's saying, Callie Blaze, tell us, how did it feel to be a rapper's necklace? Have a jolly good weekend, fellas.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
That's what I was trying to wonder,
Because
too.
in
I'm
Stand
gonna
Up,
take it as some sort of disrespect, and you can go fuck your mother.
because in the song,
Damn.
he says something reckless. It feels like a midget is hanging from my
There you
necklace.
go. Thank you
Oh,
for the clarification. Like you said,
Stand up.
finger in your mother's asshole. How about that?
Stand up.
I don't know if that's a bar from any song.
Stand up.
No,
Sounds like a line in a porno movie, though.
no, straight from the dome.
Straight from the dome.
Yeah, baby.
The depths of the dome.
The asshole.
Oh, boy.
And we got Midget Mike up in here saying, "Yo, B,
Yeah.
paintball needs you, dog. Let's fucking go. Beast mode.
Hey, PayPal don't need me.
They need you, dog. That's
Oh
what he's
my
saying."
God.
Who's this, Midget Mike?
Yep.
That fool doesn't even play.
Who doesn't play?
Midget Mike.
How do you know?
What do you know about his paintball career?
Ain't
Follow
even a
him on
midget.
IG.
Oh, you
not even
thought-
a
well,
midget.
so maybe he doesn't play. Put this paintball shit on IG.
He is not paintball built. I'll tell you that much.
All right. I mean, there's plenty of people not paintball built, but play paintball.
It's just very random, Midget Mike.
It is very random, though. I'll agree with you there. Hijo. I would love to play paintball. The problem is I get too addicted, and then you got to peel me off the field, and then it becomes a distraction in life. I can't. I love it too much. But who knows? Maybe one day I'll randomly go play. But it's been way too long.
And next up in here, we got Panda Con Carne, and he's rating us with a party at 13.
Will you say again who rated us?
Yeah.
Panda con carne.
Yeah, Panda
Yeah.
Got it. That's how he said it. Panda con carne.
Panda Con Carne.
Panda con carne.
Panda con carne.
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 But, he'll never get that R unless he believes that he could get that R.
I told you, 2024, son.
He did say it.
I
He
mean,
said
sir.
20 Mamba.
Oh
He did
my
say
God.
He said 20 Mamba.
20 Mamba.
You know what I'm saying?
We're going for 20
right
Jordan.
now, 20 Jordan. All through 20 Jordan, he's going to study his rolling.
Oh,
Stand
And
up.
Yeah.
by 20 Mamba, he'll have it.
man.
Bring it.
And we got Midget Mike up in here saying, "Yo, send my boy E-Zone and Tank Tone a little shot. Same team."
Bring it.
You want a shot, bro?
Like one, man. Fuck it.
I got some Yanni for you, Papo.
I only had one. Let's have two.
Well, I got you with the shot. You don't want to be mixing, but I'm saying I know he likes the whiskeys and whatnot, so I got that for Hijo up here.
I'll go down there right now.
And we got Nicole up in here who baked us the cookie saying, "Hey guys, I'm in LA."
What's up, Nicole?
Yo.
Word.
What up?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Is that the cookies that we all got blown out on?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right,
Nicole.
why don't we tell Nicole the story quickly? Those cookies weren't labeled,
Yeah.
and a lot of guys got blown out here because they thought that
Because shithead E-Zone said
E-Zone-
they were not medicated.
Yeah,
They asked,
he
"Is
didn't
medicated. Nah, they're good.
he didn't label them,
Yeah.
so people
Me
thought
and
that.
Steph were eating them before the show.
Oh,
Excuse me.
scrubbing on.
My bad.
Excuse me. He did not label them, so people just took liberties and had at them, thinking
Right.
that they were regular cookies because Atons were labeled Atons, and everybody knows that Aton doesn't eat infused cookies. So my man Cali Blaze blew himself out. C- blew himself out. Steftone blew himself out. I don't know if Bobo blew himself out, but we all know
I
that.
had
Pretty
some.
blown out.
But we all know that Bent Barts definitely blew himself out. And that's because the cookies were not labeled, according to the guys that got bent. And
Got us.
hence labeling would help. But we all know if they go to E-Zone, he's going to unlabel them on purpose.
Yeah.
Could we agree though that the ones that are medicated taste medicated?
Nope.
Not all the time. Not all
I
the time.
ate them.
At
I
least
didn't
this
taste
batch.
it.
To
Yeah,
me,
neither
kind
did
of-
And I usually taste it if they're
Yeah, I
strong.
didn't
Like
really
I'll
ta- I
taste
didn't
it.
really
No, they were
Them sugar
tasty cookies.
I didn't taste them.
I think
Oh,
that's
well
why.
done.
I think that's why you guys ate so many, because you did not
didn't
taste
taste
it.
it.
That's the
Yes.
dangerous part.
Yeah, when you taste it, you don't keep eating.
I had one, but my whole thing was like, you know me with sugar. I don't eat a lot of the cookies and all that stuff. I'll have them on the cheat days and all that stuff, but like I'll have one.
Like Dustin,
So-
what's these 12?
Right. So I had my one, right? And in that one, I didn't feel anything because it's only 30 milligrams, and the amount of the amount of things I'm taking these days
10 times.
is 10 times that. So I'm not gonna feel it. But I didn't have any more of them. You know what I mean?
Isn't Dustin
And then I
supposed to
started.
die?
I saw you first. It was like, "Hey, you all right, dude?" And you're like,
Yeah, it was,
I don't know what's
forgetting
happening.
shit.
Yeah. It was like the
Leaving
first
shit
time I seen
everywhere.
him kind of out of it.
Yep.
You know?
Well
And
done.
I don't think
He had
he
already-
knew. He didn't know that they were
No,
medicated.
no.
None of us
Okay,
did. We
that
was
was-
grubbing on him.
Yeah.
Nobody did.
I
No.
ate 10 of them.
He was making this side joke.
Well done, Nicole.
Yeah, that was good. Well done. Salute, Nicole. Next.
And we got Nicole back up in here saying, I can make some while I'm here. My supplies are in town too.
Just make sure you label them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll help.
Bring
it.
Bart
We
sounded
all
like he was
coulda-
having a great time. I went down there to get some water.
Hey,
and I-
bro, listen. It's not that he didn't have a good time. It's just that, like people would like to know if they're eating infused
Correct.
cookies
Yeah,
or not.
you didn't say
I mean,
anything.
I know it's fun for you to watch people lose their shit because they don't know, but common courtesy.
Cookies with consent.
Yeah, cookies with consent.
Yeah, just like when I had Red Matic, eat those cookies.
Yeah.
And he told me, he says, "Man, you didn't even tell him, and that was so messed up." Remember that?
He didn't.
I remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
was
No,
not
he don't
prepared for
remember that.
though.
He just remembers that he dosed all y'all, and that was it.
Terrible.
I do remember seeing that man on that couch.
You
sad.
put poor Bart's on the couch,
Dude, I didn't put him on there. First of all, they were not labeled like I think there was one that said medicated, and honestly, I didn't even know they were all medicated. I just know the only ones that were virgin were the ones for Aton, and he was like, "I'll just put those here."
Well,
That
hey,
was-
you just said it. All I know is the only virgin ones were for Aton. That's what you just said.
yeah,
That means all of them are medicated.
Dude.
I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell everybody they were not medicated. I just thought everybody assumed. I was like,
I
hey,
believe you
sounds
told
like
us
it-
they were not.
Sounds
Nicole sent them, not Jesus Christ. So
Sounds
I
like
assumed
an
they're gonna be
E-zone.
medicated.
Sounds like an E-zone trick.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Let's see. Next up in here, we got Kulo Breaker asking, have you heard Prince Among the Thieves by Prince Paul?
Yes.
Prince
Yeah.
Among
I haven't heard that
Thieves.
album in a minute.
It's been a minute, yeah.
It's a great, it's like a film on
I tell you,
wax.
Prince Paul has some of the dopest production in hip hop, and he don't get enough cred on it.
You're correct.
Just say.
But man, yeah, big ups to De La Soul.
Yeah.
Their catalog is finally
Freed up.
coming out. Their whole catalog
3-3.
streaming. That's dope.
March 3rd.
And we got Nicole back up in here saying, everything I make is medicated unless it's for Aton.
There you go.
There it is.
That is the disclaimer.
Right.
So
there it is.
no one could say they did not hear it unless you ask her for your batch.
Yeah.
Virginal like Aton.
Estrogen.
Expect it to be dosed.
Hey,
Make sure you label those boxes with the big, put your name on it. Nicole. That
Well-
way we all know.
she has sent me some, non-medicated cookies or something before, and they're delicious.
They're delicious, yeah.
Her
The medicated
she's-
ones were delicious. That's
They
how we
were.
all got blown out.
Because they
Yeah.
tasted good.
Well, it's all about
cookies with consent.
it's all about not being excessive.
It's gotta be consensual. Be real. That's what it
No,
comes down to.
I mean, if you don't want to get totally blown out, don't eat a dozen.
It wasn't unbearable. It was nice.
Did all 12 of those cookies
But it
consent
was-
parts?
But you could feel it.
Oh, those were consensual. He totally ate them. He knew.
Right.
He said he counted too.
He had how many? He had how many? Like 12?
So he had 12 of the regular, like the chocolate chip and the other cookies, and then he ate 2 of the chocolate with the sprinkles on them.
That don't sound like no goddamn diet to me, Dustin. I just want to know 12 cookies.
I mean, you got. I don't know if that was his cheat day or how many
steroid day.
cheat days you give yourself. But next,
And next up in here, we got Up Is Down saying, yo, happy strong Friday and same team.
same team.
Same team.
Same team.
Welcome to it.
And we got
Tickle,
Underground.
tickle.
We got Underground 1 back up in here saying, Callie Blaze, sorry about that terrible joke. I fucked it up. I'm too stoned right now.
Which joke? Was that the necklace?
Yep.
I
Stand
don't give
up.
a fuck, man. I told him to suck his mother. I got back at him equally. I mean, instantly. So
I think he heard
good.
that.
Yeah, no. But my point is we were even right there. It was good. It was clean.
Right.
You're allowed to take shots. I don't get angry like other people a ton.
You just told him to suck his mother again.
Very easy to make fun of. Short, bald, loud. Yeah. A lot of shit going on, man.
Oh, you tell him, Blaze.
If I was in the audience, I'd pick me to fucking pieces.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
You heard him,
I
people.
take it.
Bring it.
Oh, I've been getting it for years now.
I told him.
And we got BC Dunlop up in here saying, I had a job where I got shot by paintball for money. I was a zombie at a local Halloween
Oh,
attraction.
hell no.
Nah, I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
good.
you got lit for real.
Hey, maybe
Blistered.
you know, so some people are masochistic. They like a little bit of pain in their life.
A glutton for it.
Yeah.
You gotta be to
Get
get
paid
yourself
for it.
shot
Yeah,
for that
dude.
shit.
You
Fuck
have
that.
to not mind pain.
That's good pain too. That hurts.
It's
Oh, it is
Unless
not
you got
good
like
pain.
a bodysuit on, you're getting fucked up.
If you like pain, yes, then that pain is
You'll be
probably
busting nuts.
will probably love it. But like if you don't like pain, you definitely don't. Especially if you get hit in the soft spot, like right in here. You would think that there are other places that would hurt more, but guess what? The neck. In this spot right here, and obviously for a dude, our balls. Those are the three most painful spots to get hit, and your crown,
External organs.
right up in here. Everywhere else, I mean, yeah, it hurts,
yeah.
but right there, and that soft side spot right there, and the neck. Ooh, I could feel it just talking about necks. Let's go.
And we got Roger Dodger up in here saying, Harry is dope. He doesn't deal with the royalty booth.
Yeah, Harry. We got to get Harry over here, man. Come
Yeah,
on, Harry.
for real.
Come sit in with us, Harry.
I'll burn one with them.
I would burn some with Harry. Let's go. I know he
me
used to
too.
smoke weed. I know he did.
Hell yeah.
And we got
He was young once.
Yep.
He's a little older. Still young.
Relatively young, though.
Yeah, he's still young. He's just a little older.
A little bit.
And we got Dirty Bang up in here saying or asking, how do you guys make cookies in the States? We make them with hash in Europe. You can't make cookies with weed. He's saying that's disgusting.
No, see, you guys got it wrong though. We don't use the actual weed. We extract the THC from the weed and put it into the butter. Oh yeah, that's 1970s hippie
Exactly.
stuff.
When you're chewing weed, no
Chewing
way.
weed? No.
Yeah, people used to ground it up back then and put it in. No.
Our way is better.
That's
I
right.
bite into one cookie or any kind of thing, and I'm just chewing on
But
actual
you
flour.
want
I'm like,
you put
hell
hash,
no, it's the cookie. We're done.
hash in the cookies?
Yeah, man.
I mean, how foul does that taste?
Terrible.
No,
not
man. No. Look, you take the weed and you take the butter and you put it in a pot. And the amount of weed that you're going to put in there, you let it simmer for a while in that butter till it changes color slightly, then extract the cannabis from the butter. Use the butter.
Yeah.
Boom.
Use me.
That is for you.
And that seems to be it so far.
And that seems to be it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, you want to infuse your cookies, you do that.
Do it.
Get that weed out of there.
Get that weed out of there. Don't put no
Use
weed
a
in
cheesecloth, damn it.
it. Yeah. Yeah, strain it out.
Strainer, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, man, I remember I used an ounce of OG
To make
to
butter.
make some cookies one time, dude. Oh, man, that butter was so lit. You know how much that butter was worth back then?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
'cause ounces were like $600.
it was
$800.
$600 butter. Yeah,
Exactly. There you go.
and everybody got lit off them cookies. I'll tell you that because that's when I was baking them a lot.
You were baking and cooking.
I was doing all that.
Chef Boyardee.
And I would let the butter go a little green.
Yeah, of course you should.
You know what I mean? And
Definitely.
because it would go brown first.
Yeah.
It
green.
slightly turns brown first, and then if you go a little bit longer, it turns green.
Wanted to.
Oh, the
Needs to
I
sit
guess the
longer.
chlorophyll it eats.
Yeah, but
eats it up or
because
something.
by the time it's actually not only just out, you got to decarb it too.
Yeah.
So you need to let it cook long enough to turn green. Usually, if you're using actual flour or trim, it's going to turn green.
I used all flour. I would
Yeah,
grind
well,
up
just
the
drink-
I would grind up the bud. Sometimes I'd let the whole bud be in there, but
No,
like
grind
a
it
lot of
better.
time I'd grind it, put it in there, and then strain it.
That's
and
It's
then
a waste of bud if you don't grind it.
it's waste.
Yeah, you wanted to grind it.
Yeah, and man, You want to talk like who knew how much was going in
A lot
to
Yeah, you
each
didn't
one
realize
cookie,
there was
man?
no
You know, there's no way.
milligrams back then. There's
Yeah,
no
I
such
mean,
thing as I put a lot in there.
I put a lot in. I put an ounce in the butter.
Put a lot.
It was like a big old thing of butter.
That's like an ounce per at least pound of butter.
It was whatever amount of butter it was supposed to be to make the cookies, that amount, and then the ounce of weed going into that butter for infusion.
You could probably make 2 pounds of butter with
So it was
with an
like
ounce.
that. Hey, those cookies were lit. Those cookies they were not for lightweights, bro. Like,
dude.
Yeah. All right. Was that it?
That seems to be it.
What were you gonna say, C?
Can't believe it's not butter.
Can't believe it's not butter.
Man, if it wasn't real butter, then you really wasted your weed.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you what.
Miracle
That's
Whip
why
infused.
it always takes longer when you're So when you're like taking cookies that are infused from trim and stuff like that, it's not like bud from the flower. It always is like weak. It takes forever to hit, and it doesn't necessarily hit the way you would expect it to. You take that flour and you put it in there, and boy, you definitely gonna feel it, and fast.
Yeah.
You're taking a nap in 30.
Yeah, Bobo.
And you're gonna taste it too. There's no getting around the taste. You're gonna taste it. My cookies definitely, you could taste the weed in there.
I've been
Hey, but when I would rock these brownies, dude, I don't know if you ever had the ones that I was making last before I stopped. I was making these brownies and infusing the brownies same way as the cookies.
Yeah.
Right? But I didn't like the way they were tasting. They were tasting too rich. I mean, it was a good taste, but like on the end of it, the THC taste was like really rich on it, right? So I started adding like sliced strawberry into it.
Nice.
And it offset the taste of the
funk.
And man, do you remember those brownies,
Man,
Bobo?
You used to make those a lot.
It was the brownies with the slice of strawberry.
Yes.
Ooh.
Man.
How to do something to meth.
Oh man, and I would bake the strawberry in it. I wouldn't add it after. It would be on top of it.
Oh man.
In the bake.
And and they did not have that strong taste of like weed or anything like that.
Hey, they tasted good, and let me tell
real
you
good.
what.
Got you
They
loaded.
got you, son. Oh man.
I remember my father had told me a story. He lived in this place in Jackson Heights in Queens, and he was like, the guy below me, he was like, whenever he'd smoke weed, I can always smell it. It would come up through the things, and I would go knock on his door. But it's like one day in my house, I woke up, the house stunk like weed. And he went down, he was like, you smoking? Oh, no, I'm not. So he was like, I smell it. He was like, oh, no, I'm baking. So it was the first time he had tried a brownie. He was like, try one of these brownies. And he was like, it had smelled. Who knows back then if they were even straining it.
They weren't
and
straining it.
And they
then.
used hash, by the way. They were hash brownies, right? So he ate like 2 or 3 of these things, not expecting what was going to happen. He literally went down on the 59th Street Bridge. I'm not even joking, which is the Queensboro Bridge. It's a very active bridge. And I don't remember if he thought his car was on fire or stopped or something but it was bad. He basically went down on the Queensboro Bridge from those brownies. Like, they'll get anybody, yeah. Like, he didn't know what was going on.
Hey, those
yeah.
brownies will get you, boy.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
Because they taste good. You might have 2 just because they taste good and you don't taste the weed in it.
Yeah.
Like that would be what would get me. I made them, but I couldn't resist tasting them because they came out so good.
He had no idea how
that I would have another one and be like, oh, well, here we go.
I'll say this.
Bring it.
With the flour still in the mix, that is the true full spectrum.
Yeah.
That is the true full spectrum. Yes, you're right about that, baby.
You are correct, sir.
You are not wrong there.
Nothing was left out.
Nothing. We want to thank everybody for not leaving us out and joining us here at the table and smoking with us and bullshitting right along with us. We appreciate that. We appreciate your love and support of this show. We appreciate that you share it out to others and tell people about it. Because we're trying to be the #1 show on this bitch right here. You know what I'm saying? So with your help, we can do that. We appreciate you. So go ahead and smash that like before you leave. Subscribe, all that stuff. Share it out. Do all the necessary things that you know we would ask you for. So thank you very much for that. And make sure you check out the mix right after this on Twitch. It's a Friday, so all of us are going to be popping it off today. All right. So let's get with it. See you, Minus.
Thanks to everyone here at the table. I had great. It was a great show today. Eric Bo Bizzle, Steftone, Blaze, B, Treehouse Crew, Dom, Ray, Colton. What up to Aton, Dro? What up to everybody that hung with me in the mix for this week as we started 2023 off. Shout out to BJ, she's in the house. Shout out to everyone. My mom, happy birthday, Mom. I love you. Thank you. I was able to do a mix this morning with where she made the playlist. I just put the set together. So for the mix, I'm gonna do a little a reprise of that. And just thanks everyone. I really appreciate everything, and I'll see you guys in the mix. Bo Bizzle.
All right. Catch me on the socials, on Twitter at Eric Bobo, on IG at Eric_Bobo, on Discord at Bobo's Corner, also on Social Club. Big ups to everybody that watches the show, everybody here at the table, up top at the treehouse, everybody that makes this work, and me and Snacks, we thank you for your support. Next one.
Shout out the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Ray, Morning Shot Films. Shout out to the Dominator. Shout out to the Strong Tone for La Perlaccia last night. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And don't forget, we got the Funky Drop happening in about 20 minutes right now. We got the Multiverse coming in the classic size, dropping at $4.20. What's up, E-Zone?
Salute to everybody that tuned in today. Salute to everybody down there. Salute to Caesar at Disneyland.
Caesar.
What is it? Had a good time there yesterday. Also, make sure you go to flavorsbyezone.com. There's a lot of new stuff that's going to be going up on there. It's like a lot of new drops. I got like 200 pieces I'm going to upload. Not upload, but in total inventory that's going up there. Get the funky field tips that are coming out as well. And tune in later, 6 to 8, to make up for yesterday's episode. 6 to 8, we don't smoke the same podcast. We're on tonight with 3 Plates Tommy. First interruptions of 2023.
3 plates.
Steftone.
Yeah. Shout out Cali Blaze, B, C-, Bobo, Bolton, Ray at Morning Shot Films, Taryn at Velvet Hammer, The Dominator, Aton, OG, Pedro, Kanji, all the Asylum, 5150s, Twitch Ward, Discordlies, Mark Sargent, Karen B, and David Weiss. Y'all have a great weekend. Have a great year. Let's get all that we can get, make the best of all we can make the best of, and see y'all next week.
Shout out to everybody at the table. Everybody who follows us, my girl, my family. That's it, man. I'll see you on Monday.
Word up. We appreciate you once again. As always, man, we preach love over here. No negativity. Plant the seeds of positivity in your mind and heart, and belief in yourself, and the can-do spirit, and the will-do spirit, and the I'm doing spirit. All right? You keep that in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's going to carry you forward, man. Don't doubt yourself. Don't think negatively about yourself. Put some positivity in your steps. You know what I'm saying? And go where you want to go. Be how you want to be. Do what you want to do. Just like the mamas and papas say.
Yeah.
Or it's probably someone else.
In living color.
That's right.
Shout out E-Zone.
No poof. Swallow that.